Call it, friendo. No Country for Old Men, guys, is the 2007 Best Picture winner for the Academy Awards. It is a film that is now 11 years old. It's incredible. It's aged incredibly well. I'm going to say it right out front. This is a film about a man who comes across what looks to be an average, drug cartel shooting. And this guy comes across all this money. Josh Brolin, before he was famous, calling it right now, I was a fan of his from day one, so I'm not, bandwagoner like most people. Just saying. Josh Brolin finds this money, and he takes it, and it's like, okay, end of the film. Nope. You have a man named Anton Chigurh who is chasing after Josh Brolin's character because Llewellyn, that's Josh Brolin's character's name, is on the run, and with being on the run from Anton Chigurh, us as the audience, we are facing fear. Like, this is the type of man, Anton Chigurh that is, played by Javier Bardem, that literally engulfs the word fear. I kid you not when I say this. I have had a dream about Anton Chigurh chasing after me. And it was scary. Probably the scariest dream I've ever had. Not gonna lie. And so to see this film multiple times, which I have, I love this film, it gets me every time with the acting. Him chasing after Llewellyn. Then you have Tommy Lee Jones' character as the sheriff, basically trying to chase after both of them because, Llewellyn's stolen the money, but also you have the drug cartel that's still out there that's also trying to chase after him. So it is a circle, that pretty much, actually a circle and a triangle. But at first it seems like it's a triangle, and then it leads to actually be a circle. This is a film that everything leads back to the beginning. The beginning of the film, the first lines by Tommy Lee Jones' character, the sheriff, his narration says everything you need to know about the film. Everything. And it's brilliant. I picked up on that actually the most recent time I watched it because I have heard so many people moan and complain about the ending of this film that I was kind of like, this is a smart film. This is a film that explains everything with little nuances and little details. And yet, the ending is explained in the very beginning of the film. And I guess for me personally, I respect other people's opinions, but it's hard for me to say, I can understand why you don't like the ending, because it's like literally in the very beginning of the film, they spell out why the ending ends the way it does. No stars doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. But this is a film that, even if you don't like the ending, because I'll be honest, the first time I saw it, I was like, if you don't like the ending, you can still just be mesmerized by the acting. Tommy Lee Jones' great performance. Josh Brolin's great performance. Javier Bardem in his Academy Award winning role. Kelly MacDonald, she's the wife of Llewellyn. She's really good in this too. Woody Harrelson shows up. This is a film with a great cast. It's extremely well shot. Roger Deakins had a killer year this year. He also did the cinematography for The Assassination of Jesse James by the Cow Robert Ford, which is also a great movie. But he got nominated for 2 Academy Awards for Best Cinematography in the same year for this film and that movie. It's great. It's also a film that has no score. None, pretty much. The sound design is very, very nuanced, much like the film. And it's brilliant because it makes you uneasy. There's a lot of scenes where you would expect music to be, and it's like there isn't. And it just overall helps with the suspense of these characters in their cat and mouse chase, getting after each other. It's great. I also have to say that I've already mentioned the ending. I love it. I love the storytelling. I love how it breaks conventions with its final act. The first 2/3, you're kind of thinking, okay, this is for someone that might not be like the movie, this is kind of standard issue. In the final act, you lose your mind because it's a 3-act structure that in the final act, it goes off convention and you kind of feel lost, much in the same way the characters do. And I love that about this film, and I praise it to no end about that. And No Country for Old Men, honestly, again, I feel as though this is a film that everyone can love unless they don't like graphic violence, and an ending that really, really makes you think about the philosophy of life. But overall, again, just those 2 things. I think besides that, everyone will probably like this film if they haven't seen it already. But No Country for Old Men, if you haven't figured it out already, it gets a 5 out of 5 star rating for me. Or for those that like a hot sauce letter grade, I don't know why I've been saying letter grade, but it just kind of sticks. Ghost pepper. Yep. No Country for Old Men gets the ghost pepper. Yep, it's that great. But anyways, at the end of my reviews, I always try and say, at least for my Academy Award reviews, I always try and say, like, should it have won Best Picture? And I said with The Departed, my last review, that I think The Departed should have won, even though it was a great film. No Country for Old Men, it's almost the same thing, except honestly, I'll be honest. I have to be honest. 2007 was also a fantastic year overall, mostly for art house films, but specifically overall, besides blockbusters weren't as good, but that's beside the point. My point being, No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood are two of my favorite films of all times. So to pick one over the other, it's very difficult. It's literally like flipping a coin, friendo, or saying, "Oh, I drank your milkshake. Oh, I drank it up." It's like, it's two so iconic lines. And a film that just overall, it fits my every need for a film. So it's difficult. So I can't say if it should have won Best Picture, because I think honestly that year it probably should have been a tie between that and There Will Be Blood. Not gonna lie. But overall, guys, No Country for Old Men, did you guys like it? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. No Country for Old Men, though, should it have won Best Picture in your opinion? Comment section down below. And as always, don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and I'll